Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Let's see, is this perfectly? Yes, it is. Welcome for this second WIP and live chat. So, this is going to be a lot shorter than the previous one because I realized that the first one was basically 3 hours of me rambling. So, let's stick to 1 hour, and this way I can do it more often. So, today I am working on my 4th diamond painting. I have already 2 completed, and I have another WIP, and then I have this one. And as you can see, I'm having a little bit of fun of just going back and forth, basically. So yeah, I just figured that it would be a good way to do it. I'm just taking my time, enjoying it. We'll see when I have to switch colors every 5 seconds, but like here so far I had all of the same color mostly, so not complaining. Anyway, how are you all doing today? Also, big thank you to all the newcomers since the 2 weeks since my very first WIP and live chat. I mean, I honestly wasn't expecting to get that many more people to follow, even just anyone. So thank you and welcome. Just as a reminder, another introduction, my name is Julie. I am French and I live in the UK. And I am very new to diamond painting. Literally new. I started my very first Canva on the 4th of January 2024. So yeah, but don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. My stash is growing by the day. So on top of these 6 canvas that I had from Amazon, I have since bought a mystery kit from Diamond Art Club and 5 or 6 more diamond kits from Diamond Art Club. I have one from Dreamer Designs and I have an upcoming one from Diamond Art Studio. So yeah, I am not going to be bored anytime soon. I am prioritizing finishing these Amazon kits because they're very cheap and so the quality is not great. Like there are some places where, for example, the drills won't stick very well, or I had a previous kit where the plastic was extremely sticky to the Canva, and so it just made it very difficult even just push it away. So yeah, I'd rather finish with all the low quality kits first so I can upgrade to the good quality ones, because once I do the very nice ones, I'm not sure I will want to go back to the lower qualities. Let me just move my arm quickly in front of the camera to grab the rest of my diamonds. Here we are. So because the good thing is that because I am doing basically one at a time and etc., very diagonal, I don't really need to have everything in trays, which I find even more relaxing. I try to have fun with my other WIP. I'm trying to go a line at a time, but starting from the bottom, this way it's kind of like it's uncovering the whole Canva. And here I've decided, you know what, I'm going to do things differently. Let's just go, diagonal and just, trying to gamify the whole process of diamond painting, which I'm enjoying the hobby as it is, but I am also a gamer at heart, and so if I can mix both, that's bonus points. But yes, I have all my boxes kitted up and etc. The whole thing is ready, and I just pick them one by one. There's no multi-placing when you go as a diagonal. So yeah, I do find it relaxing and probably even faster than going one line at a time. Not even by section, literally the line one at a time. I feel like one line is taking me like forever, because sometimes I need to, to multi-place. So I will basically just have like maybe 10 trays out with different colors, and then I will bump into a tray and it all fall on the floor. But yeah, I find this diagonal one a lot more relaxing, maybe even more relaxing than going section by section. But yeah, see, like this is not really sticking much. So I don't know if it is the canvas that is not sticking, or is it because I'm using a light pad and I have putty in my pen. So I don't know if it's kind of like melting the putty, so it's making it not as sticky. I don't know, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting with a very nice one. I think I will start with chupa, which is basically a big part of white color blocking, and you basically have a woman's face just eating a lollipop, which I love sweets, so, and it's all very colorful and so on, so I'm looking forward to get this started. I am hoping the sound is good. I have changed a bit my setup, where my microphone is on a tripod right in front of me. So yeah, I am hoping, you know, if I am too loud, if I am too quiet, please just say something in the chat. I welcome every feedback. I have, like I said, this is only my second WIP and LiveChat, so live and learn, right? I'm not expecting to do anything perfect, like from the beginning. I'm sure some people are able to do that. I am certainly not. There you go. You know what? I'm going to move forward. I'm apologizing in advance if you can hear the keyboard move. Oops. And me bumping into the arm for the phone. I'm just trying to make space so I can have my boxes of color a little bit closer. So as you can see, I keep them all in the box. Basically the first colors I really started with was the symbol R, the symbol O that I don't, the next one will be here on the eyes, and the 4. So these 3 are in trays, though the O obviously do not need it anymore. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, you know what, this is going probably to take me forever. I'm not going to go for another color until like the next sit down session. But in fact, the diagonal one by one is going so much faster. This is really good. I'm really enjoying it. What is your diamond painting process? Do you section and then you do one color at a time, or in your section do you prefer to go one row at a time or one diagonal at a time, mixing up the colors, or do you just go with the flow, no sectioning, and you do it all, let's say on a small-ish kit, to go like one color all over the kit? I'm curious, because this idea of going one line at a time was basically inspired by a comment on Reddit. there was a post on the diamond painting subreddit where someone was asking how people basically do their diamond paintings, do their section, etc. And someone just replied that, oh, what they do is they just do one line at a time. And I was thinking, that sounds like a brilliant idea. And I wanted to do that for the mystery one. Because, you know, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I'm expecting a lot of people won't know what it looks like unless obviously they search for it online. And so being able to do it like line by line might help preserve the mystery a bit longer. But maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know. I'm going to put my box in here. Pinking up 2 more R's. I am sorry for the focus all the time. It is because literally my phone is very close, so every time I put down a diamond, my phone focuses on the back of my hand, and then it has to refocus on the canvas. The joys of technology. Here we go. So today, like I said, I am using putty. So let me just get I have broken glass just above that business card. So the putty that I'm using, I bought that from, there you go, you can see it's just under, from Crafting Cat UK on Etsy. And yeah, the smell that I am using right now is Intergalactic, which obviously smells delicious. Obviously. But yeah, I honestly wanted to try putties and new waxes and etc. Just like everybody, right? Everyone is talking about them. But I am based in the UK, and sadly, when you think that the delivery fees, for example, let's say for paddy wax, it's something like £15. As a beginner, it is quite an expense. So I figured I'd rather have a look at local small shops. And yeah, this is how I found Crafting Cat UK, basically. And I bought 3 different putties. So there's the Intergalactic. I bought lime coconut, or coconut lime, one of the other, and marshmallow and fresh raspberry. And yeah, they all smell delicious. And all these 3 were like £14. So yeah, I have been using it ever since. And I am so happy. But if you want to have more detail about Crafting Cat UK, apologies, I had to grab another box. I did a Happy Mail. Oops, I did a Happy Mail unboxing on my YouTube channel, and I did put a link to her shop. So if you have a look under my about page, I have my YouTube link, and so you can just have a look in there, and under the Happy Mail video in the description there should be the link to Cat's shop. Next I will need the A. There we go. But yeah, what about you? Which project are you working on currently? Do you have only one project, or do you have multiple? I'm curious. This is the R. Here we go. And then we have a lot of 4. I think I can get rid of the O. Let me just empty the tray of O's. Where's my box? Here. There is no point in keeping the tray filled with drills because, knowing me, sooner or later I will bump into it. It will all fall on the floor. And I will curse. Which, by the way, you might have noticed that I do curse a lot. I do apologize. It is part of my, let's say, French heritage. French people do tend to curse a lot. I don't know why. I always, I am always surprised that, you know, of the, let's say, the most shocking curse words. So I'm not going to say them online. But, you know, there's one that starts with an F and there's one that starts with a C. In French, all the curse words are all the same. Normal words. But yeah, it's, it does need some get used to. But, you know, I will learn to control my language, you know, when recording videos and more importantly when doing WIP and LiveChat. Because if I record, I can just like re-record or redo a take where I don't swear. When I'm live, it's another story where, you know, what is said is said. But yes, I am sorry if I may shock you and etc. with my language. I try, you know, I am getting close to my 40s, so, you know, old habits die hard, right? So need to grab the color for the symbol U. Gosh. Yeah. Did it fall on the box? Yes, I think it did. So I don't know if you can see, I have put some, go away. Some, dryer sheets, small pieces in there, to help with the static. But what I should have done, I think, is basically wipe the whole container with it. Because I think that these drills didn't have any or barely any static. And yeah, these books are just making things worse. So the way they lie down on their side in the container. And so earlier I took out one of the box, and on the side between the lid and the box itself, like these boxes, yeah, there were a lot of drill stuck. So as soon as I opened it, they just like all spread on my desk. So yeah, it's always fun. I am the kind of clumsy who I am shaking my tray to get my drills all straight, and let's say I'm shaking my right hand, and somehow I will have my left hand bump into the tray and oops, yeah, and then they all just spread everywhere and on the floor and all that. It's just like, yeah, you're smart, Julie, well done. But yeah, I don't know, does that happen to you? Like, you know, bumping into the tray when you're trying to get your drills all neat and like, you know, perfect. I think I have used the number 9 before. Let's look. Here I have S. here I have 3x. Ooh, maybe not. A 1. 9 is a pink, so it should be a C. Oh no, it's a U. Okay. No, Julie, it was still in the box. Here we are. So, I have been thinking of my storage space a lot. My apologies for my arm that keeps going in front of the phone. I have a very small space in the sense that on the same desk I have obviously my diamond painting and my recording / streaming setup. But yeah, no, it's correct. But I also have my whole computer, with which my gaming computer. So I have 2 monitors. I have my work laptop. And now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boxes plus 2 trays full of drills right around me. So it's a bit crowded here, but well, someday I will win the lottery and who knows, I might buy a mansion with a whole, like, you know, a whole floor dedicating to be a craft room. How awesome would that be? It's good to dream, isn't it? I feel like I have used already almost all of my letter R. I mean, what number is it? 820. I wouldn't be surprised if I had some on the side, but okay. See, there's a bit of static. Here you go. So yeah, after this tray, I don't have any more 820, except maybe in my storage. So I was saying that I have been thinking about my storage space. So obviously, because I have a tiny area for me to do diamond painting, but also one of the painting that I'm starting to wait for from Diamond Art Studio is what is the thing? Something in the sweet shop. I have forgotten the full name, but anyway, it has 197 colors. And I don't know how I'm going to cope, because in the sense that I am falling in love with so many kits, and all of them are just bigger and bigger, but my space remains the same, right? So I don't know how I'm going to do for all that is like WIP LiveChats, for recordings, etc. Meaning that I might have to, what's the word? To only focus on small kits that don't take much space. It has like 30 by 40, or the chupa, I think it's like 40 by 40, something like this. So it's still kind of small, but it would easily fit on my desk. And so this way I don't have to worry as much about space. But, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to that. We'll need the letter L and the number 7. Okay, so L is that light blue. Just here. Here you go. And then I will have 2 7s. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair, you know, rolling around. But it has wheels, so I'm doing my best in my teeny tiny area. The piece there. I think that in the future, when I continue this kit, I might not put anything in trays, because in fact grabbing it from the box is making it so much easier. Though with the R, because there's so many, it's probably easier to have it all straight, laying flat in a tray. But yeah, when you think about it, so it is right now almost 8 p.m. in the UK, and I have started this at maybe at 4:30 p.m. I took a dinner break and all that in between, but yeah, not bad. I have been yeah, like I was saying, I'm falling in love more and more with like big kits and etc. I think that on Diamond Art Club, I think right now my wish list is on 95 kits. And I started to diamond paint, let's say, since early January. I didn't really have a look at Diamond Art Club last year when I was just binging YouTube content. And so, yeah, I just wonder what my wish list and my stash will look like after a year. Because obviously I do not have the space to have like 100 canvas. But I am already thinking of, oh, what would I like to do to make as a gift for others. So I have a gift in mind for a friend, my friend who joined, who came to watch your stream last time, and but I was wondering, how do you transport a finished kit? Is that an S? Yes, I think so. How do you transport a finished kit, for example, when you're flying? Because, well, you know, if I want to do kits, let's say for my nephews and nieces, when we drive home to France, well, that's easy, right? It just goes in the car. Not an issue. But how do you transport that by plane? If you have done that before, please enlighten me. Because, yeah, this is something that I would love to do. But obviously, I wouldn't want to bring it from the UK to the US for one, either do it in the US because, you know, it's not as fun, and otherwise to have it completely destroyed by the transportation. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tough choice. But, you know, if she was to tell me that, oh, she would love to try diamond painting, I might as well just get that canvas for her and have her get her hands on it. But that's not a small one either. But yes, there are quite a few that I would love to do for her anyway. So yeah, if you have transported canvas that were done, completed, if you have transported some in a plane, please enlighten me. Sorry, I was scratching my eye. So yeah, I don't know. Would you want to do a canvas the way I'm doing it right now, meaning literally one diagonal at a time, just to basically watch it grow? You can obviously, you know, the whole canvas, you see what it looks like, but I am sure that the bigger the canvas, the more difficult it is to get a full idea of what it looks like finished, when you're still working on it. I have been binging a lot of Diamonds and Washi's channel. I'm someone who likes to start from the beginning, and so I'm obviously watching her old videos first. And yeah, she has just, like where I'm at currently, she has just finished her Josephine Wall merry-go-round, something like this. And yeah, it is quite impressive the difference that it makes between being really close to the canvas to being really to be much further. The details just pop up the further you go. And so yeah, I think that if you do line by line or one diagonal at a time, well, you can get a global idea of what it will look like. But if it is something that will be confetti heavy, for example, surely when you're doing it, it's all like, it's all like a mix-up of colors and etc. And oops, sorry, I'm trying to, here we go. So yeah, if it's confetti heavy, it's all a mix-up of color, and then you can't really see what it's supposed to look like at the end, right? I guess it's kind of like going, I don't know what is the term. I know I've heard it somewhere. It's not being colorblind, but you just mix up everything. And I think that if you can do things a little at a time, I think it does help appreciate the end result of it all. So yeah, I'm curious to know, what is your process? How do you go about doing your diamond paintings? Because I have done sections, I am doing a line, I am now doing a diagonal like this, and so yeah, I'm trying to find my groove basically. But I'm curious, what is everybody else's groove? But yeah, I really cannot wait to start doing bigger canvases. This would be so fun. And I don't know if you can hear, but with the putty, I feel like there is more of a click when I release the drills. I don't know if it's just me imagining it because I really want to hear it, or if it is indeed the case. The microphone is not facing the drill, so maybe it's not picking it up, but yeah, it does have a little bit of like, when you have something that is really sticky, it just gets really sound. I don't know, maybe it's just me rambling again. I do ramble a lot. Oh my god, I feel like it is going so fast. But it might be just because these are still like the really short. Here you go, arm in front of the camera. Maybe it's because it's like still the short diagonal. We'll see when I am on the longer side how it feels, but I have a feeling that changing color more often must also make it feel like, more changes and etc. going faster. I don't know about you, but I have started rewatching what is it? Supernatural was diamond painting. And I'm saying started rewatching. It is because I watched, I think, maybe up to season 10, something like this, like a few years back. But I never finished it. I literally borrowed the wrong one. I literally borrowed the DVDs from a friend who is a massive fan, who has all the seasons, etc. And I borrowed the DVDs and never opened them. And so I was like, nah, it's fine. Because I am that weird type, or at least I consider myself weird, where it doesn't matter if I have seen the first, let's say, 2 seasons 15 times. I will always want to restart from the very first episode when I get back to a TV show or even to a movie. Like, you won't see me watch, what can I say, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows without having seen all the previous Harry Potter movies. It's just not happening. I will not reread the last Harry Potter books without reading the previous books. I don't know. I know the story by heart, right? But still, it is something that, in my mind, I need to do. I'm not saying that, like, it's compulsive or anything, but, like, I feel like to be true to that media, to what the story is, and etc., to not miss a story beat, basically, because, sometimes in a TV show, you can have something happening, I don't know, in season 15, that is basically referencing something that happened in season 2. But if you haven't seen season 2 in 10 years, well, how can you pick that up? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if it's the ADHD in me that is like this, but yeah. And so I have started to rewatch Supernatural. So in about a week and a half, I'm now almost at the end of season 2. Only 15 more to go. But I've been wanting to watch Grey's Anatomy in full. But same thing, there's now 20 seasons, something like this. And I will tell you right away which season I will stop. It's the beginning of season 7. Because I think it's the end of season 6, where there is a mass shooting at the hospital. For me, as a French, this is something that, I have never encountered, and somehow I always end up kind of like, I don't want to say traumatized, because I feel like it's kind of like making it feel like, oh, I know how it feels, etc. But I don't know, it always leaves me in pieces, basically, when I watch this episode, and then you have 2 episodes later and everything is back to normal, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, you don't go to the hospital, or you don't go to school, or anything else to get killed, you know what I mean? And yeah, for me, as someone who is from a country where you can't really have access to a gun that easily, etc., is just very shocking. And as I really want to see what is past that point, but yeah, I'm always in shambles after that, and I can't find, let's say, the strength to keep on watching, though I am pretty sure that being able to watch the afterward, the what happens after, how people get back up on their feet, etc. I'm sure it is a very interesting thing to watch, but I don't know, I will get around to it someday. But like I said, there's 20 seasons, which means that there's a lot to catch up on. But hey, who knows, now that I am diamond painting and I am enjoying just having stuff in the background, maybe I'm going to be able to watch it in full. Hopefully I will not cry on top of my Canva. If I cry on top of the Canva, will it like remove the glue? If anyone has cried on top of like big tears on top of a Canva, can you please tell me, does it like clean off the glue off or what? Because then that's a definite thing that I will not be watching Grey's Anatomy when diamond painting. Because you can be sure this is the kind of TV show where I cry. I cry a lot, very easily. But yeah, where's my number 9? Over there. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to go back to Supernatural. I considered rewatching for the billionth time The Walking Dead. But I am frustrating because all the spin-offs, if you have been watching The Walking Dead, you will know that there are now spin-offs, one in New York City, Daryl being in France, which, like, for me as a French, I really wanted to watch it because I was able to watch the very first episode and it was really good. And then there's one for Rick and Michonne that is coming end of February, but as of right now, which is 21st of January 2024, there's still no dates for any of these spin-offs to be in the UK. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I tried using a VPN, but then AMC Plus is asking for a American TV provider to be able to watch more than the first episode, which is even more frustrating. Like, why do you let people watch the first episode using a VPN and then you block them to watch the remaining 5? Because if people are using a VPN, there's a high probability that they're not based in the US, that they may not have a US TV provider. And so, yeah, it's a bit frustrating. But yeah, there are a lot of shows, unfortunately, that are not as available in the UK currently. That's one of the things that I regret about not being in France right now. The Daryl Dixon spin-off is available in France. But, well, I am not in France, so there's that. So yeah, I was considering rewatching the full Walking Dead, but I always go as high as season 5, season 6 when they arrive in Alexandria, and then I'm just kind of like get bored because I tend to binge things like during my work hours, during diamond painting and etc. I can spend a whole day with a TV show season playing and I will be watching that like all day. And at some point after many hours, I'll be like, I'm going to take a small break of a few episodes, and then the small break of few episodes is in fact like, you know what, I'm not going to watch another episode for the next 6 months. But yeah. Any TV shows that you guys like to go back to, or movies? I know that like Harry Potter is obviously a good one to always go back to. Do a good old Harry Potter marathon. Having Disney Plus, I love to do a Marvel marathon, MCU marathon. So it's either starting by release date, which would be starting with Iron Man, which is my favorite, or starting chronologically in history, in the stories, but then pretty early on it's Captain America, which I can't stand. So I am team Tony Stark all the way. I don't know why I don't really like Captain America. I like Chris Evans, but I don't know. Captain America is not for me. Tony Stark, on the other hand, yeah. Yes, please, all day long. I go back to VR. Oh my god, I'm about to uncover a third release paper. Woohoo! How cool is that? I really like that sound. I really don't know if you can hear it, but click. Well, no, not this one, of course. I find this so satisfying. The click sound is just amazing. Yeah, another R. Then we move to the L. I'm checking. Yes, that's the L. But yes, if you have missed, for example, the beginning of this WIP LiveChat, it will be uploaded on YouTube anyway. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. I will also leave it as a highlight on Twitch. But yeah, if you, for example, if you feel like you want to thank you. If you want to watch, let's say, unboxings and things like this, these are things that I want to do on YouTube. So yeah, don't hesitate to go and have a look if you want to see more. For the WIP LiveChat, I would like to do that every week, but I don't know yet if it will be every Sundays. So I am playing D&D in real life. I mean, we play online, but you know what I mean. And for now, we're only playing on Monday evenings, but we are considering adding an extra day, and that extra day might be Sunday night. So yeah, I might move the diamond painting to Saturday night, or to any other night, in fact, in the week, because if I only do 1 hour, doesn't have to be like, you know, on the weekend. Can literally do that any other day. But yeah, I have set up a schedule, but it is a tentative schedule, to be honest. Up, grab it all. Here we go. Honestly, I think like this is almost like halfway through at the top. Obviously, not of the Canva. I'm far from being halfway through the Canva, but you know, for the first day of doing this one, it's not bad, I think. Yes. Perfect. Let's put this one over there. Let's just uncover at least the letter P, and then we'll see, because I might end soon-ish. Because I wanted to do, I wanted to do 1 hour and we're already on 50 minutes. So yeah, I might end this WIP LiveChat very soon. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, if you did enjoy listening to me rambling and all that, do not hesitate following. Thank you again to all the people who started to follow in the 2 weeks that I was not online. Honestly, like anytime I would receive a notification, I would be like, but why? Why? Why are people following me when I'm not even live? But yes, thank you. That's just, I am amazed, honestly. And yeah, I want to try and focus a lot on the diamond painting. So I do have a gaming channel, but I am realizing that in fact diamond painting is bringing me a lot more joy and a lot more relaxation than the gaming channel. I do stress myself a lot when it comes to games, where I'm thinking all the time, oh, I really want to play this. Oh, but wait, I should save it for the gaming channel, and then I never end up playing it. And so I think it, like, gaming, just like diamond painting, at least for me, I do this for the relaxing side too. I am very relaxed when I play video games. I just get lost in it. And yeah, I think it is important to not forget that, to just stay true to the reason why I'm doing gaming and all that. And the reason is that, yeah, I get lost in it. And if I just tell myself that, oh no, I can't do this game because of, it might be popular on YouTube and Twitch, well, who am I playing this game for? Who am I playing these games for? Myself or strangers? And the answer should be for myself. So that's why I am taking a step back from my gaming channels, and so I can just like get back to the reason of why I love gaming so much, which is getting lost in the world, in the stories, in the characters, all of that. So what I was trying to go for anyway is that if you want to see more of my diamond painting, if you want to see unboxings and things like this, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is there's the name right under the video part, the camera part, sorry. And yeah, do not hesitate even to say that, oh, you're coming from Twitch, because yeah, I do reply to comments and etc. In fact, I'm always so surprised that I get comments that I tend to reply almost like right away, unless the comment happens in the middle of the night for me. But yeah, if you were to comment on my channel in the middle of the day UK time, you can be sure that I will probably reply like within 15-30 minutes if I'm not busy working, which I rarely am. Anyway, all of this to say, thank you for coming to this WIP LiveChat. Thank you for watching. And if you want to see more, do not hesitate following on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I will see you very soon, hopefully next Sunday. Otherwise, if there is a change in my schedule, I will just update it on Twitch, and this way you can just double check. But no matter what, I will come back for another WIP LiveChat very soon. Bye!